I have a welder.
Right, so yesterday I learned how to weld, and today I want to do some sort of weld-related project. I'm not very good yet, but I've concocted a perfect idea in which that does not matter. The apocalyptic chain flail. Right now, the reason I want to do this is not just because that looks very cool, but also in my experience, apocalyptic things have been very easy because, or especially for first-time projects, because generally I have most of this stuff. I've got a lot of random scrap metal around my yard for some reason. Also, if I don't have anything, it's pretty cheap. And just if I do screw anything up, since they're supposed to look kind of junky anyway, that tends to just add to the aesthetic.
Right, so the first thing I did was wander around my yard looking for rusty and sharp things. I also learned that my woodshed is already an apocalyptic arsenal. There's also a bird's nest in here, and Mama Robin is pissed off. What are you mad about? I'm not gonna eat your babies. Oh, I'm a rich man. So, obviously I don't need all this stuff and I got kind of carried away. But we do have a lot of cool things in here, and I'm going to have to make another video because there's way more than one weapon worth of stuff in here. Right, so we've got axe blades, a whole bunch of chain, nuts, big ones, a hook. I don't know why I have this hook. These weird logging things, a whole bunch of rope, whole bunch of sticks that I'm hopefully going to use for handles. This massive wrench that my brother found at a garage sale a while ago. And some axe handles. And I've also, of course, got this lovely rusted out wheelbarrow. You know what? I've had enough talking. Let's do a build montage.
Got it for free, it's a big piece of crap. Sails like a tub with a hole drill in the back. Wish that it would sink, wish that it would crash. Wish that I could cuddle it. Plenty, got it for free, it's plenty, it's plenty. I wish that it would sink, it's plenty, it's plenty. Got a whole plate, it's plenty, it's plenty. Built and designed by a dog in a local school. Guess how we know why. Really can't point, really can't reach. Doesn't have the chip, so it can't go in a wing. And it's made of wood, so it's really hard to sing. That's the biggest reason that I still have it with me. It's plenty, got it for free. It's plenty, it's plenty. Wish that it would be. It's plenty, it's plenty. Got it for free. The time is running, my friends, he doesn't want to be the same. And I will do whatever it takes to get the truth to go the way. The time is right, and I will buy a 10-horse and make my fancy fly. Time to slip will have to change. I'll get this stupid boat to plane.
It's a good thing I got a duplicator.
Right, so I got both my end caps done, and as you can see, it's a very good thing I made this apocalyptic. I'm teetering on the edge of apocalyptic and just totally not even that good. Absolutely terrible welds, but I ground them down, and I think part of it too is this metal's really thin. It might really be more of a TIG job. I think TIG does thin metal, and I only have MIG, so I did the best I can. I ground it down, and they hold up, so that's fine. Now I just have to drill holes in them and stick them on the handle.
Plenty, got it for free. It's plenty, it's plenty. I wish that it would sing. It's plenty, it's plenty. Got a whole plate. It's plenty, it's plenty. Built and designed by a dog and a local freak. High school with working class, what a pain in the ass. Cause they riveted hardware straight to the mass. Now the tiller's too too tight. Moving isn't right. Rudder doesn't flow. Can you guess how we know why? Really can't point. Really can't reach. Doesn't have the jib, so we kick.
Oh, it looks so cool. Look at that. That is so cool. And, you know, there's a couple of places on here, like that's the most noticeable, where my weld split when I shoved it down on there. They're terrible welds, but you know what? All the other ones on this part stayed connected, and they are nailed on, so it's not going to come off. It's very strong. On the other side, too, I had a couple of spots where the welds broke. And weirdly, I didn't actually realize this until I put the nails in, which is a real pain. This one didn't ever go all the way on. So there's a little bit of space in between the top of the stick and that. I'm a little concerned about that structurally, but I don't know how big of an issue it's going to be. It's still very strong. I got lots of nails in here, so yeah, it's going to be good. Now I'm going to take this to my room, do the leather handle, and then we can start with like chains and spikes and all that, you know, all that stuff. I'm back in my room to do all the leather work for this, and let me just say, my room is great. And look at this, I got 2 mugs of tea and a bag of Nutella biscuits. We're set. That, people, I'm gonna have 2 cups of tea. So, gotta do leather for this, and this isn't really a super like fancy leathery. I'm just gonna use this belt, cut it up, wrap it around, just put nails in. However, I do leather work, so if I can figure out how to get a link to work for this video, there should be a link to a leather coaster video that I've made earlier. So you should check that out if you like leather work.
As it were, easy come, easy go. If I die on the way, be nice to know, and no feeling now but the burn of the ride.
Alright, that is a much rougher, nicer, more apocalyptic looking handle. Now I just gotta put some sort of fabric on that side. Found this at a thrift shop. Is that not the most apocalyptic looking fabric you could ever hope to find?
When I was growing, do we mimic each other? Are my movements my own? Are my movements my own? Mountain has
The handle is done, and what a beautiful apocalyptic-y handle it is. Check this out. It is so very pretty. Metal end caps on the end. Look at this. We've got fabric, we got string, we got leather, we got tape. That, you don't get much more apocalyptic than a cobbling together like all the materials into something that needs one of them. This, beautiful, scratched up, rugged looking with a bunch of lovely nails in it. Whole thing is very cool. I can already start to feel the like, you know, the flail feel. I can already feel the flail feel. Anyway, so now I got to grind the ends of these shiny so I can weld on them. And then I gotta start thinking about like chains and pommels and stuff. So get on with that, Owen.
go away, get away from me. I just need some time to think.
Look at my ground
And I
clamp.
know that it's not
It's just
your
resting
fault.
on there.
But
It's
could you shut
fine.
up anyway? Go away, get away from me. I just need some time to think. And I know that it's not your fault. But could you shut up anyway? I don't know what to say.
Okay, first of all, sorry it's so windy. But we got this stuck on the end, so that's my pommel. I got that ground down, and now we just gotta stick on chains. But we've got a bit of a chain problem. Right, so this is the chain I was gonna use, but I did a little test by just like putting a couple links of it on the end of my handle, swinging around a bit, and it kind of worked, but if I had 3, it would definitely be too heavy. Alright, so then I got this stuff, which is pretty great now, but when I got it, it was zinc plated, which means I had to soak it in vinegar overnight to get all that off. And I feel a little bit stupid about that because I went to the hardware store and bought this nice chain for an apocalyptic project, and then I spent more time ruining the chain. So anyway, that feels kind of dumb, but it also should work really well. It's lightweight, it looks cool, and the links are big, so yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Curious over here.
And the chains are attached. I also tested out the damage capabilities by hitting myself in the head with the pommel. Anyway, now all that's left to do, make the weights, put some spikes on them, weld them on. I gotta do that. My brother likes it too. Hi.
Got it for free, it's a big piece of crap. Sails like a tub with a poster in the back. Wished it was cheap, wished it was trash. Wished it I could put a little tamers on the back. It's Clancy, Clancy. Got it for free, it's a Clancy, it's Clancy. I wish that it would sing, it's a Clancy, it's a Clancy. Got a whole fleet, it's a Clancy, it's a Clancy. Built in the stomach like a dog in a local free. High school with working class, what a pain in the ass. Cause they pivoted hardware straight to the mass. Now the tiller's too tight, moving isn't right. Water doesn't flow, guess how we know why. Really can't point, really can't reach. Doesn't have the chip, so it can't go in a wing. And it's made of wood, so it's really hard to sing. That's the biggest reason that I still have it with me. It's Clancy, got it for free. It's Clancy, it's Clancy. Wish that it would sing. It's Clancy, it's Clancy. Got a whole fleet. It's Clancy, it's Clancy. Little things on my dog, level 3. The time is right, like Clancy doesn't wanna be the same. And I will do whatever it may take to get.
It's finished! But I'm not going to show you because this video is almost 15 minutes long, and that's too long. However, I am going to show you in the next video, did I just a little clickbait for the next one. And that's going to be like a test. I'm going to get a whole bunch of stuff, hit things, try to break stuff. It'll be very fun. I'll probably do some more talking. So subscribe. Yeah. Keep your eyes out for that video. Check out the channel. There's a lot more cool stuff on there. And yeah. Oh, also I'm Fish Fight. Obviously, I'm sure most of you figured that out. I wasn't exactly subtle. But yeah, I do all the music for these videos. I think that's everything. Thanks for watching.
I'm sorry you had to watch that.